Good morning. This is for you and Dwight. I wanted to share this thing with you. I thought videos are a little bit easier. This is about the mortgage situation. There's a couple things that in all the struggles that we've been dealing with, we've now come to the most obvious, which is there, but it tends to get hidden. Lien. For most mortgages that have been generated, and this is the thing, you've got to look at the definition of terms to really get clarity on this, but a mortgage is a mortgage, and that's only provided by a bank. Okay? A deed of trust is a whole other instrument. And the deed of trust is what was on our property, and that's what caused us our problem. And the reason why was because a lien has to be filed against the title, and it has to be filed in the county that the property exists when there is a lien to be put on the property. And the moment that you enter into a mortgage contract or a deed of trust, you're also saying to that party, hey, listen, I'm borrowing that money from you, and I basically will let you lien on the property until such time I satisfy the terms of the contract that we've agreed to. And once that contract is satisfied, you're saying you're going to release the lien off my property, and they have to record that, and it has to be done at the county courthouse. So you guys should look at your contracts and see, did they file a lien? If they did not, then they're completely fucked. The reason why is because if they did not file a lien, then in effect, there is no lien against your property. If there's no lien against your property, they in no way, no one can initiate foreclosure or sell the property because there's not a lien there on the record showing who has the right to sell the property. So, in the case of Chevy Chase, Vance, with you, if Chevy Chase did not record a lien, and if they didn't release that lien and then or transfer that lien to somebody else, and this is where these guys appear to be very skillful. They tend to make it look like something was transferred, but not the lien. You're specifically looking for a lien that was recorded at the time you took out your mortgages, and a lien that was released when it was quote-unquote transferred to somebody else for the collection or payments. If that's not there, that is something you need to focus on because that in itself will protect you in the end. This is how, the law, and we talked to one of the attorneys we've dealt with, we talked to him yesterday on this to confirm it up, and he said this goes back hundreds of years to the Wild Wild West and beyond. This is why the law has evolved the way it is, because basically you say, hey, I'm going to pay you 12% a year interest, and this amount, you're going to loan it to me, and I'm going to give you the right to lien on my house. The document was filed. It's filed with the court, so everybody knows. Then there's no arguments, there's no confusions later on if you don't pay that note, or don't pay that mortgage, or pay that loan, you don't pay it back. There's no confusions as regards to the fact that you agreed to let that person lien on your property. Now he has right to liquidate your property to satisfy the loan that he gave you. And that's how the liens work. So take a look at this, Vancy. Dwight, this is something you guys, this is something you may or may not have checked out, but take a look at it. Talk to you later. Bye.